Hey guys, you're here with Goran, and you're here for your free pick in the Cremonese versus Napoli matchup in the Italian Serie A on Sunday. Well, there isn't much we have to say about this Cremonese team. They're the newcomers to Serie A, and after 8 games, they're still without a win. They have 3 draws and 5 losses. They are at the bottom of the table, well, second to last with 3 points. They haven't been scoring a lot of goals, only 6 goals in 8 games, while conceding almost 2 goals per game, 15 in total in those 8 games. Uh, they are definitely one of those teams that will be fighting to stay in Serie A after this season as well, but I honestly do not like their chances. I don't think they have the quality, I don't think they have the depth, and I don't think they're actually good enough to even compete with the rest of the bottom teams in Serie A. So it's going to be an extremely hard season for them. The only thing they have is to stay in Serie A for another season. If they accomplish that, great. If not, I think kinda maybe subconsciously they're actually expecting it, but we'll see. I honestly think they should be bigger underdogs, and the only reason why they are not is because Napoli played in the Champions League earlier this week, probably. So Napoli is coming off of an impressive win against Ajax in the Champions League. That's the game I mentioned. They have beaten Ajax 6-1 on the road. That is right. There was a period of the season for a few games where Napoli was struggling with scoring goals. They couldn't convert all those chances they created into goals, but now they have actually scored 14 goals in their last 4 games. They've scored 6 against Ajax, 3 against Torino, 2 against Milan, and 3 against Rangers in the Champions League. Before that, they scored 1 against Spezia and then 4 against Liverpool in the Champions League. It seems that the bigger team Napoli plays, it's easier for them to win for some reason. I don't know what's with that, because against most of the smaller teams they played in Serie A this season, they were kind of struggling with scoring those goals because probably those teams were set to defend with all 10 players behind the ball, and that's where Napoli has a bit of a problem. But I think that coming off after such an impressive win against Ajax, they gotta come into this game with the same attitude. They're at the top of the table now. I'm sure they would wish to stay there. They have another game against Ajax in the Champions League next week, and the better the form after this game, easier it's gonna be for them to get a positive result out of that game against Ajax next week as well. They are the home team in that game, so that should make it a bit easier, but they gotta get a win here first. I think they will. They have only one injured player, and that's Victor Osimhen, but it doesn't matter because they have that striker from Georgia who's been scoring a lot of goals, 5 goals in 8 games, and overall the team performance has been outstanding so far this season for Napoli. And honestly, I think they get another win here. The books are once again giving us a solid price on over 2.5, and even the money line on Napoli at -230 is actually a good price for a double with something else. But as a single, I decided to go and take my chances with Napoli to win and over 2.5 at +104. I cannot believe we are getting that pick at +104, so I'll bite. If it's a trap, it's a trap, but I don't think it is. I think that Napoli will try to put this game to bed as soon as possible so they can focus on that Champions League matchup. So Napoli to win and over 2.5 goals, guys. That's going to be my pick for this one. That's it. That was your free pick in the Italian Serie A between Cremonese and Napoli, guys. Stay tuned for more free picks coming up on my YouTube channel. Subscribe, hit that like button, and I'll see you guys soon with more free winners.